Okay. Hey guys, we're up in Buckley's Heights. We're looking down into the valley. That is Benders to the northern side. And we have going look on to the southern side of Antigua and Barbuda in this valley. Brecknock. That's a old slave plantation. Well, old, new. They're all old, I suppose. Slaves have been dead since 1834, August 1st in Antigua. But I just wanted to show you what's going on down there. Now, what we have down here is somebody doing some planting, and they have their own little pond down here. But in that direction, straight ahead, that is Brecknock. Brecknock, as I said, is a plantation, which probably was the main one in this area, because this is the one that people always talk about down in this valley, right? And we're going to take a look, try to get over there. And if you look carefully in the distance, there's probably even a windmill, a sugar mill, I should say, at the top of the hill. Look at there. Right, we're going to try to get over here. It's about 2.5 miles away. But the advantage is that we're up in the air above. We're looking down into the valley. So hopefully the antenna can reach line of sight and keep a good transmission with the drone. But just take a look at this, how beautiful this is. Take a look. I'm going to put it on cruise control. So you can just take our time and look at the beautiful scenery around us. Let me look down in there. As I said, this guy over here, he's doing his thing. Lots of farmers down there. And we're looking straight at Brecknock. We're at 74 feet above what's happening down there. I think that should be sufficient for us to get over there and to enjoy the beautiful view of this landscape. Now, these dams are very important for Antigua and Barbuda because at the end of the day, we did not we suffer from water, lack of water in this island of ours, this beautiful island of ours. Let me stop right here so we can look around the Brecknock, the dam. I was out here just yesterday with the 5 a.m. hikers. And that is why I said, let me come out here up in Buckleys, looking down into the valley so that we can take a better look from the drone. Because when you're hiking, you see all the bush and you will take pictures. But at the end of the day, you're not taking pictures from above the aerial landscape. Because it's such a different vibe you get from looking at it at this direction. I remember there was a little catchment system. I don't know where that is from the air. But we'll see. See if we can find it. But as I said, this is just so beautiful. And at the end of the day, up on that hill, we're going to try to reach that sugar mill right there. We'll come back and see, go back to the dam. There's another dam that we want to reach to Hamilton, which they showed us yesterday. Shout out to the 5 a.m. hikers, all the men and the women that consist of such a fun-loving club. If it were not for them, I wouldn't even know where I was because everybody was telling us that dam there was Body Pond. Body Pond from this direction is on the left-hand side or going further east. But let us go to Brecknock Sugar Mill. Now, what happened in Antigua is that we had lots of slave plantations. They call them estates now. I guess plantation is a little bit too harsh for the whites to admit to, or even the blacks to say where they came from. So we say estates in Antigua. We don't really say plantations anymore. But it's a slave plantation. They were made out of wood, the majority of these plantations. So you will have people saying, okay, that's Brecknock, but you will see the sugar mill, which was made out of stone. But you won't see the plantation house or the other structures that the house in the state, as we call them, nigger house. The master used it, live in the large house and the plantation, but they built out of wood. And even the nigger house, which kept with the black in, they were like animals kept in the house. They had all kind of spiders and insects and centipede and so biting them up and fleas and chigger. But they were just held in like a barn, basically. That's what we call them, nigger house. So this is Brecknock Sugar Mill. We are flying at a height of 86 feet and we are 5,000 feet away from where I am. But I just want to give you a vibe of what's going on here. And you can see it. We are well over 2 miles, I believe, from where I am. And I'm going to show you where we are because it's very interesting. That is the sugar mill. So around here somewhere, we believe you could find the main house or the master house. Let's just look at it from the distance. Let us just come to a stop, and we can actually take in the surroundings and zoom in to see how that structure. You know, you gotta wonder, these things were come at great economic cost. It wasn't only that you had slaves, but they probably had to get loans from banks. The same banks that are operating the Caribbean today were part and parcel of getting slaves to Africa. The insured slaves could come this way. They had to have insurance on the whole venture. They had to feed the sailors and make sure they had all the material and shackles and chains and all the equipment to go and buy some slaves from Africa. So this was a financial investment. And of course, people didn't just go and say, I want to buy some slaves. They had to be sanctioned by not only from the crown, but also by the banking institutions to finance and to ensure the investment. Because this was business. 18th, 17th century business. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Although there are probably some horror stories the poor slaves will tell us about their conditions. Okay, so let me just go up over it and see if I can navigate down to show you what it looked like. Yeah, you remember that poem by that guy? I can't remember what his name was, Shelley or one of them, that says, Ode to Ozymandias, this great pharaoh back in the day, and all you see at the end of the day. The poem was a dream he had, Percy Shelley, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. He had a dream, and he just saw this big structure of a pharaoh in the desert, and he read the inscription, and the inscription said, Ode to Ozymandias, everything you see, I rule, and I am the great conqueror. But after time, even Ozymandias was just remembered by a structure, a statue in the ground, and an inscription saying how great he was. This is similar to what we are having here. So let us look around it. See if I can have my drone control techniques, skills put to the test. Yeah, that's what's left. Ode to Ozymandias. Slavery days, boy. I don't even think it's been properly documented in our history. I don't even think we have been able to deal psychologically what was out there and to mark and to keep these places preserved for future generations. All of this should be a part of the national park, which it is not. It's just left here to be destroyed by time and the elements. There's another dam out here, but I'm not even certain where I'm going at this point in time. Let me see if I can get my bearings. Look at that. It looks like some sort of a farm. It looks kind of abandoned there. But I'd like to see if I can find my bearings now. Okay, so that is back. Okay, here we are. This is Hamilton Dam, and this is further west. But this one to me is even more picturesque than Brecknock, because we went there yesterday with my boys, and they loved it. You go on that part there, right there. You go on that part there, and it's like cement, and it's like a little walk where you can scoop water out of the dam. It's not just the bank of the dam, and you just go there, and you could fall over. This is actually cemented. And we had a good time with the 5 a.m. hikers. I must give a shout out to Winston. I'm so happy that I joined these guys just about a year ago. Without these guys, I would not have even known my college to any great extent. It's only been a year now, and the depth and the knowledge and the information collectively that is passed on is much appreciated from these individuals. It's just a hobby everybody does. Everybody have like mind, enjoys hiking. So we went up basically yesterday we went up basically, as I said, this is the part. We walked in from Bendel's, coming down from up the top of the screen there. We walked down to Hamilton Dam, and then we hung a left, as you can see, going this way. Walked up into the bushes here, and then we came over. Somewhere up in them hills, Winston had us, boy, but the views, I can't even put in, well, a lawyer of 25 years, and I can't even articulate or put into words the beautiful sights that I saw. But yeah, we were up in these hills yesterday. Some of the guys were even saying it was the first time they took this hike. I don't know how Winston find these parts. He's obviously a man that is dedicated to his art and craft of hiking. Serious about it. And that's why I so appreciate going out with these guys weekly. So anytime you're all in Antigua, all my people from England, all my people from the Caribbean, friends, loved ones, I have to give a shout out to Living in Peace Group, the Pumpkin Squad, the True Labour Party, Charlene Samuel, our leader, and all the individuals that I've come across and have said how much they appreciate us going out and by drone or even by simple gimbal in your hand and a camcorder or your phone and going out and recording this stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to bring it back in. The signal is weak now, so we need to come closer. Because we, in all honesty, that is the other side of that. What we're looking at is Brecknock Dam. I don't know where the sugar mill is from here. I'm kind of lost. But besides that, in the back of us going west was Hamilton. So I'm going to bring it back in. We reached the maximum altitude. Is that? Yeah, let me look in this direction. All right, that's a pond over there. That's a pond. You got to get better directions. I'll probably do this again on another occasion. Or this could be Body Pond, you know. This could be another pond. This may not even be Brecknock. This could be Body Pond. So it is Brecknock Dam, Hamilton Dam, and this one, however I found it, I believe this is Body Pond. This is going to the east. We are up there, above that landing up there. So I found 3 bodies of water down here, and there are probably more. And we don't even know what we have going on here in Antigua. The beauty that is our surroundings. And I just come out here with this drone so that people can really appreciate what is going on. Appreciate the surroundings. Yeah, I believe that is Body Pond. However I found it, I don't know. You just kind of drive around with the drone and you come down on these beautiful sightings. You got to be so appreciative. When I stepped up on the drone, the 4K, I think it's 4K I'm filming in now. So it should be a really nice eye view. When I reach back home, I'm going to upload it. So I think even more than the one we did last week down at Yorks Bay, that you will have a nice cleaner view of the surroundings down here. Let's just take some time to enjoy this. Where we're going now, we're traveling at about 15 miles per hour. I think that is a good speed. I want to put the drone into cruise control now so that we can, wait, my hand came off the button there. But we're going to put the drone in cruise control, set it about 15 miles per hour and come this way. And just look around in our surroundings. All right, so almost there. Okay. See, I'm still in. Yeah, so we're back in cruise control here now. We got Body Pond behind of us, or to the eastern side. I think that's one of the ponds I was mentioning earlier, that somebody's growing their ground provisions down there. Don't know what exactly is growing there, but some of his fields are laid out. And that's us up there, coming back home. You can't see this from where we are. We're like in the valley. You can't see all the areas that are right in front of us, but the bush is hiding it. And that is the rise that we are on. That is going into Buckleys now. That's on Buckleys Mirror by Dan's Bar. So anytime you're in the area in Antigua and Barbuda, please come and take a pint or two at Dan's Bar there. Lots of the tourists stop over at this area for the view, and then you can see how beautiful it is, the surroundings. Let's look to the right. That is going into Buckleys village, and then we're looking over at Buckleys Heights towards All Saints Road now. Right? Yeah, let me look up there. Anyway, the drone like you want to come back in, but that's the beauty of such a small island. It's only 108 square miles, Antigua is, but it's Antigua the Beautiful. We will put up our country against anybody else in the world, in the Caribbean, and we believe that we'll be in top 5, top 3 at any point in time, whether it's island in the Caribbean, West Indies, the Pacific, North, South America, so on or so what. This is the interior. As you can see, that is the coastline out there, 365 beaches, but we are in the interior. So we wanted to give you that. I'm going to send the drone to come back home now, guys, and then we're going to end the broadcast. It's sufficient for now, I think. But we'll probably do another 2 or 3 episodes just dealing with this, the valley down off of Buckleys. That's us right down there. Guys, take good care until we come again. This is Weber III on Antigua the Beautiful. Take good care. Bye for now.